Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Tanisa. In today's video, we are going to do an anti-acne facial. But before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, or if you like some of the information in this video, do be sure to give this video a thumbs up and to like it and to share it. Now this video is really not for someone who has any open acne sores or is suffering from cystic acne. First, try to get your acne under control before doing any type of facial. In the description box below, I have a link to my ebook about how I got my acne under control, and finally, how I got rid of cystic acne. So if you're someone who is suffering from acne or cystic acne and you want to finally get clear skin, do be sure to check out my ebook. All right, so let's get started with doing an anti-acne facial. It's going to be really fun, so let's go. For the oil cleansing method, I will be using extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, and tea tree oil. So the first part of this anti-acne facial, we are going to do the oil cleansing method. And you probably heard of the oil cleansing method before, but if you haven't, you pretty much use oil to cleanse your face. Now don't get me wrong, don't get shocked about using oil to help you to fight acne or to help you fight oily skin. Actually, oil is really great to use for your face. That's what I mainly use right now to keep my skin clear. So I'm just gonna take some olive oil, just a little bit, because I'm gonna put this over my face. And then I'm going to take about a drop of the castor oil, because again, it can be a little bit drying. And I'm gonna use about 3 drops of the tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is the holy grail to help you to fight acne and to keep your skin clear. So I'm gonna mix that all together, rub that on my hands, and we're just gonna take it and just put it all over our face. You can use more oil if you want to. So I'm also gonna do my neck as well. Probably use a little bit more oil because it's sexy. More oil. Now when you see most people do facials, they usually have a cleansing step first, where they use a cleanser. The oil cleansing method, this is your cleanser, because again, this is an anti-acne facial. And when rubbing around your eyes, do be sure to use your ring finger, because the skin around the eyes is the most delicate. Now, once you finish with all that, you're going to turn on your water and get some hot water. You're going to use your washcloth, and you're going to dunk your washcloth under the hot water. So you want to get that nice and hot. And what I do is I take this and just put it over my face. And you just dunk it again under the hot water. And then you can wipe some of the excess oil off. All right, on to the next step. So I have my bowl of hot water, and I'm going to take my towel and I'm just going to cover my head over the steam here, over the bowl, and I'm going to steam my face for about 10 minutes. And if you want, you can take the ends of your clean towel and just wipe your face of the excess sweat to help get rid of those impurities. So here we go. Whew, that was nice and refreshing. Okay, moving on to the next step. So for our acne mask, we're going to use an egg white. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of honey, a splash of lemon, and 3 drops of the tea tree oil. So I have here the egg white, and I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of the honey. I'm going to put in about 3 drops of the tea tree oil. 1, 2, 3. And I have a lemon slice. I'm just going to do a splash. Splash. That should be enough. So I'm going to whisk that together until it becomes frothy. So this looks a little frothy. So I'm going to take my acne mask and I'm going to apply it on my face and leave that on for about 15 minutes. I don't have a brush, so I'm just going to be using my fingers. It's frothy. Ugh. This is my first egg white mask. I never put egg whites on my face before, so I'm doing it with y'all. I'm also going to apply it to my neck. Honey is supposed to be really smoothing for acne, and the egg white helps to tighten the skin. All right, so now that's all on. I'm gonna let that dry. In about 15 minutes, I'm just gonna wash this off. Okay, so it's time to wash this off. It definitely is sticky. So I'm going to use lukewarm water to take this off, and I'm also gonna be using my washcloth. I just have the washcloth here. I'm just wiping that off. So it's not like a clay that would make this really hard to wipe off, so it's really easy for it to come right off. I smell the lemon. Now I want some tea. So that was really easy to come off. Now on to the next step. All right, so for this next step, I have a bowl of cold water, and I also put in some ice in here too to make it really cold. And I'm just gonna take my face, I'm just gonna dunk it in the water for about 10 seconds, and this really helps to close up the pores. So I really like splashing cold water on my face after a facial. So here we go. Oof, that's cold. I just really like the cold water on my face. I'm gonna splash some more. Ooh. And you can just, you know, pat your face dry, just a little bit, and let the rest air dry. So you want your face to be a little bit damp because we're about to move on to the next step. To moisturize, I will be using Tula's 24/7 Moisture Hydrating Day and Night Cream. And this is part of the Discovery Kit from Tula. Tula products are great for acne. I also will be using rosehip seed oil, and I will be using 100% African Shea Butter. All right, so I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm gonna be finishing up with a facial moisturizer. So I am going to just apply a little bit on my face here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna rub that in. Don't forget your neck. Lastly, because I have acne-prone skin and this is an anti-acne facial, I am going to be finishing up with an oil. So I'm going to be using rosehip seed oil. Or you can also use something like African Shea Butter. Almost dropped it. So it's an oil, it's a nut butter. So I'll probably just put a little bit of that as well. So I'll mix the two together. Just a little bit of the shea butter, and I'm just going to add a couple of drops of the rosehip seed oil. I'll put 3. And rosehip seed oil is really good for helping to tighten the skin. It's a great anti-aging essential oil. So I'm just gonna rub that together. Now don't be afraid of oil again. So put that on your face. Don't forget your neck. You can also apply an eye cream if you have. I don't have any at the moment. So I'm just gonna apply just a little bit of the shea butter, again, using the ring fingers. Again, you don't have to put a lot of oil, just a little bit. Don't be afraid of the oil. It really helped to clear up my skin. And that's it. Treat yourself to an anti-acne facial once a week or every other week.